Hello, everybody. Will Satisfactory show up on the screen? There we go. Hello, everybody. It's hello. Thank you, Neil House, for the raid, as always. I actually expected Neil House was going later than like right now, but then daylight savings has ended or is about to end in Europe, and therefore, yeah. Times and dates and stuffs have changed. Anyway, welcome. So, I've been stuck with the man flu for the last week, which has been awesome. And because I've had the man flu for a week, I've had a chance to spend like 20 hours on my base, which has been handy. So, we're gonna go down to the ground and start at the ground and work our way up. I'm at the recovery stage, so I'm back, but talking for long periods hurts, which means actually I can't record videos, but I can stream. Don't ask how. It just works that way. So this is my monstrosity. So far, and the idea was to build a whole factory in the sky because I didn't want to build anything on the ground. So we have what's left of the starter base still on the ground level. All this copper needs to actually be packed up and sent upstairs, and then we've got multiple floors of the factory, and they all step in floor by floor by floor, which will give us a pyramid. And you'll actually probably notice that there's no sky elevator because I packed it up between episodes because it was big and ugly and I didn't want to have it. So yeah, it's got packed up, and there's lots of temporary construction going along, or going around. So we'll wander up and we'll go through. We'll go through the bits bit by bit, or pieces bit by bit. Oh, down here, actually we should probably do this first. So down here I got the power of the smart splitters, and I've been shipping leaves one way, wood the other, and everything else down the middle. So this has got like everything else storage. That's all leaves so far. Back to here. That's wood, and that's just a little bit of wood. And that's my giant belt that went all the way over there, because this was all forest, and we went on a bit of an explore with the chainsaw. And whenever my inventory filled up, I hooked up some belts, put down another storage container, then linked to the last storage container, and just dump my inventory in a storage container. And our lovely storage container train, there's another one there that goes to there, goes to there, that comes down to grand storage. There's more over there, and I just cut down everything and went on a nice loop and ended up back basically at the base. So all the forest disappeared, which was awesome because forest is bad. The base itself, actually, we'll go bottom level first. We have first level, which has nothing in it. There's power over the back, and a few temporary bits of constructions and belts that we just need to be tidied up. I get you! Hello! So that's level 1. And there's lovely stairs to walk up, or the good old jump pads. So let's take a jump pad up to iron level. Now, iron level has just been completely rebuilt. And I realized a bunch of things. So, in Satisfactory, unlike in Factorio, there's no drawer on your belts. There's no, you need to do research or you need to make ammo to push the biters back. So really what you want is like a make everything. You want something that's going to run continuously. Hey Rain. Hey S Visuals. Welcome. So you really want something like a make everything. Have people press the follow button? Oh, so you have to say their name? No, nobody's pressed it yet. Hey, Stinson. Yeah, if you press the follow button, I have to say your name, which is great because it turns out I can't pronounce anything. Oh, there we go. Galthul. No, Galtool? Galtour666, thank you for the follow. And my fall counter, which hopefully Nightbot's here and hopefully Nightbot will actually do. It looks like Nightbot's absent. Falls, there we go. 51 times. 51 times in 24 hours. We're doing well. I don't know, I didn't even see what... Oh, Steamlabs stuffed up. Where are we? Dashboard. Change that to S. Falls. Update. Problem solved. So yeah, I worked out that Satisfactory, you really want to make everything style. So you want everything to run slowly, slowly and continuously, and rather than really, really fast. So I just rebuilt Iron. Oh, Darth Batter 88. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, I've just rebuilt Iron, and oh, there we go. The Hairy Penguin, thank you for the follow. Yeah, the command that the dashboard thing said fall, and it's meant to be false. It's fixed now because Neilhouse ended early, and I went live early. In fact, Streamlabs is now complaining that I didn't do an update, and I'm like, don't care, shut up, I want to go live now. Anyway, Iron got rebuilt. So it's designed to take a Mark III belt in and run... Let's go back to where we were, providing I don't crash into something. No, come on, power poles, let me through. Ola! Olak, thank you for the follow. So yeah, I've got... It's designed to take a Mark III belt in, and it splits off into 8 furnaces. And then the output, again, gets merged back together into... Yes, that was me. That was me, Mega Gulp. Saving Santa. Galtor, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Yep, words. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Madhouse. Enjoy the emotes. You can now put in a lizard doggo, because actually that's the other thing. We just got brand new emotes. So you can now have a lizard doggo, and you can shoot the lizard doggo with rebar. These are important things. So yeah, my emotes finally got approved whilst I was sick. So yeah. Anyway, Iron, 1 Mark III belt of ore in, 1 Mark III belt of iron ingots out, and then I've got 2 of them, even though they're not Mark III in. Silix333, thank you for the follow. Welcome. So yeah, these two merge together, and then the bottom line merges under here, and then I need to get back up there so we can actually see what we're doing. And then I've got it splitting off in 2 different directions. The right hand side does nothing but plates, and the left hand side does nothing but rods. So I'm working on the principle, are you allowed to use a jetpack? I don't know, I don't have a jetpack yet, so chat hasn't decided. So much doggo abuse, JD? Yes. On the YouTube channel right at the moment is I think it's the main video, the main promoted video at the moment is the March Satisfactory Reacts video with me eating doggo nuts. I don't think I'll be allowed to use a jetpack because that'd save me before I hit the ground. What's the yellow flashing power indicator thing doing? It means that machine's backed up. So I'm working on a principle of, if I shove iron ingots in here, it's either backed up or it doesn't have resources. It's an either or. If I need rods, the rod machines can run. If I need plates, the plates machines can run. And then I've done the exact same thing with the second smelter line, which comes out here. And it does... Oh, crap. I fell down. It does plates this way, and it does rods this way into screws. Alright. That is the iron plate level. Which is, yeah. Plates, rods, screws, more plates. And then the plates actually run this way into reinforced plates with the stitched iron plate recipe. So we're bringing copper, which is on the floor above us. So all the copper processing happens on the second floor. And again, same story. All the plates run down into here. Any excess plates get to the end of the line and get merged with the other plate line all the way over there. And then we've got rods, which, like I said, come from... Whoop, get back. No, there we go. Fall only counts if I take fall damage. Otherwise, it's not a fall. So we got rods, which is that line, merged with the two screw lines, which run rotors. Is that right, chat? Yep, screws and rods are rotors. So this guy, these two do rotors, and again, rotors just merge up and go into a mass storage bin there, which is half full. And then I got the what is it? Those things. The iron frames. Modular frames. Which is the reinforced, stitched iron platey things with rods. So what's your highest tier belt? I'm currently on tier 3. I've finished with the space elevator. That's one of the reasons I packed it up. But I sort of haven't intentionally done the refinery and the oil processing, because I really wanted to redo the iron and the copper and get steel up and running. Come on, up I go. Up. Let's go up there. Up there. Come on, let me through. So, copper is really, really, really very similar. Except copper, you only have the two products. You have copper cable and copper wire. So, the left and the right hand side are basic mirror images of one another. I've got ingots coming into here. They get converted into copper wire. Which then goes to a splitter, into cable, and then into a merger with that copper wire, into a splitter for that cable, merger, splitter, all the way along the whole line. To be careful when you're riding higher tier belts, especially for they can throw you off the edge if you turn corners. Yep, tier 3 can do the same, turns out. Because JD has been thrown already more than once. And then I've got these three mass-producing cable, which goes down to the stitched cable downstairs. And this was my attempt at a 3x3 balancer. And I think it works. I don't know, Rain's here now. Rain can tell me if it works or not. It's a split into... It doesn't work. Oh, thanks. See, that was quick. It splits to a merge, to a split, to a merge, to a split, to a merge, to a split merge thing. Yep. Thanks. Thanks, Rain. Okay, so I need to rework a three-lane balancer. But at the moment I've got like, you know, just a little bit of copper cable that goes downstairs to make the stitched plate. And then we got the steel level, which is again designed to take a Mark III belt in of iron and coal. And on the back side, come on. Crap, I'm getting thrown already. Please stop it. Can I get up there? Hey! Okay, so on the back side, we take out all our steel ingots out. And we bring them to here. No, we bring them all the way to the end, and then we merge them both together. It probably works fine, my guess is, but since only one balancer ever is doing something, it isn't helping because there's not likely any splits that balance. E.g., likely all just gets consumed or it doesn't. So I think what I need to do is I need to put, if I got 1, 2, 3 copper belts, I need to put a splitter, and a splitter, and take these 3 inputs and then send 1 to each of 3 intakes. Balconies I don't think are needed in this game. No, balconies are not needed. If I'm going to fall, I'm going to fall. So steel comes in. We're doing steel beams on one side and steel pipes on the other. And then a second one doing steel beams. Balance don't need it. I think they're still useful. Balcony equals balancer. What's the orange flashing mean? The orange flashing means... I think they're all backed up, actually. There's no power to this level. There's no power to this level. I haven't powered this level up yet. So we're doing steel, and then I've also got concrete coming in here to do the concrete beams. And you need 16 steel for 1 concrete or 1 process of the encased industrial beams. So we've got 10 steel plus 10 steel, then a splitter. So I can take 16 that way and have 4 pass through and so on and so forth. So the whole thing's designed like a make everything. Nothing runs fully, it all runs just a little bit. So I guess it's time to do some power. Do I have any power poles? No. Okay, so let's do some power. Let's do a power pole there, and then we'll do a power pole there. We can start firing this place up. Oh, and over the back, hidden all the way down here, is our power plant, which looks really small from this height. You need to have like 600 items per minute into the balancer and 1200 potential output for it to be super effective. Nearly fell off. Yeah, there's lots of nearly falls off. All the bloody time. Okay, so you guys are now running organization, storage container. We'll just pop that for there. Okay. Alright, so that's the easy thing to power up. The internal crap is a lot harder. Even harder when you fall over things. And my graphics card is still saying no to Satisfactory. So, Power Pole Mark II will power up 4 things. So every 4 of these needs 1 power pole. Those 4. those for? Why no walls? Because the walls are half built. The walls across the front are built, and some of the side, and this is a little test area I had. But I haven't built the back because potential expansion. Another power pole there. Oh, good trick. Thank you. Then that power pole to that power pole. Where the hell's my next power pole? There. Can I just stand on the power pole? Thank you. Crap. You there, you there. To that one, Crap. Yeah, I see that coming. There to there to there. To there. And then where do I hook you up to so we got straight power poles? Because that's also one of the requirements. Power poles have to be straight. Alright, we're going to go over this way somewhere. Power pole Mark II. Come on, belt, stop that. There to there. You actually got power on you? Oh, you do. Awesome. Alright. So this should get this whole line up and running. Yep. And then we need to power up this lot as well. Which is more steel beams. No, power's at this end. One, two... three... 4... power pole in there again. Okay, so Steam's officially running. And yeah, main reason I don't have walls and stuff on the back is because as you've seen, I've already had to expand out the steel level further, which means the iron level is going to be expanding out, the copper level is going to be expanding out, and the concrete maybe? Higher viewpoint power lines from there, because 9 times out of 10 there's a roof on top of me. I wanted to build a factory in the sky, but I set myself certain limits, like, or certain conditions, like irons on one level, steels on another level. Go away. Concrete's on another level. Everything is subdivided by its own level. You can go. Actually, you'd be a. That's a fail. No, that's wrong. That's an ingot. I don't want ingots. I want steel. Have an ingot. That's what I want. So yeah, I want everything on separate levels. At the same time, I can't have smoke from the level below come through the floor of this level. So if we go back to the front of the factory, each level is 4 tiles. And I don't need 4 tiles to clear these buildings. I'd clear them at 2.5 tiles. But I actually need all that extra space to stop the smoke going through into the floor above. I could probably get away with it with the concrete, because the concrete doesn't have smoke, because it doesn't have any furnaces or smelters. But yeah, I've had to make sure I've got this large gap. Same with, like, as you can see, we step in 1 tile each level. So every single time we go up a level, we've actually got a slightly smaller footprint than the level below. And I did have the space elevator in here. Like, this hole in the wall is where the space elevator used to live. It now looks really odd. But yeah, space elevator used to live inside our tower. And you wouldn't want smokers in the non-smoker section? Exactly. More importantly, like, you don't want your copper smoke mixing with your iron smoke. That's just no. No, I don't have oil. I have the ability to do oil, or to do the research for oil, but I haven't actually gone and tracked it down yet. Oh, Lekius! Thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome. No, I don't. We got as far as really starting on steel, and then I came down sick, and I've been sick for a week. So, the choices for this episode. All the oil refineries are massive. That's alright. They've got a whole floor to themselves all the way up there. So, chat. 98 viewers out there. Choice is yours. Are we going to A, upgrade all the input belts and all the miners, which means lots of climbing? That's one of the things. It's going to mean lots of climbing up our death towers. No fall damage, Stinson. Doesn't count. So lots of climbing up our death spirals to upgrade all the belts, because we've upgraded all the inputs to faster. Or do we go do oil? They're your 2 choices. Climbing equals falling. Yes. So, vote now. Do we upgrade all the input belts, all the miners from Mark 1 to Mark 2, get all our input, running it flat out? Because at the moment, like, it's a Mark 1 belt fitting into a Mark 3 belt, or do we go do oil? So you know the answer. Yeah, I think I know the answer. I vote for the falls. Oh boy. I vote for oil. There's always one. There you go. There's one person. Votes for oil, just to be different. What is that? 600 iron ore, sure. Oil, 2. Up. No, it's copper. I'm gonna go up another floor. I would like to see oil both. You've been slacking. I haven't been slacking, I've been dying. Doesn't even have a recipe set. Mrs. JD would have different views, I'm sure. You're not dead yet. Oil. It's a pretty even vote, guys. No, I've been sick for a week, and because I'm the one that normally does most of the housework, no housework was done for a week, which now means that I'm behind on recording, and the housework's also behind as well. So, yeah. No, just one rotate, please. There to there. Are you gonna go? Cool. Merger. Are you a... Oh. Okay, so that's that done. Do I have enough steel? Yes. Yes, more than. Yeah, I'd say yes. Doesn't matter what you do. Okay. Oil, oil. I think oil takes the win, just. Which then means chat gets to vote on whether I get a jetpack after I get the research. Because I've been told no to parachutes, so... Okay, so what do we need to get oil actually done? Motors and modular frames, which is going to require some handcrafting because they are actually not automated yet. Nope, not that one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Modular frames are automated and fully backed up, but stators are not. 1, 2, 3. It's 38. We're almost there. Okay, so we want in here. I want motors. And that's going to mean I'm going to need those. Q 50, 100. So 1,000 wire, 300 pipe, and half a dozen. Half a dozen rotors with a couple more modular frames. Okay. Won't take too long. Oh crap. So I just remember where oil was. Yeah, there's gonna be some combat. That one. Nope. That one. Pipes. Up 2 levels. What? Should remove handcrafting of all the basic tech and redo the tech tree. Nah, look, there are sometimes like when you're on site, when it's handy to be able to handcraft things. Like if you've got wire but you need 5 cable. I just wish that you didn't handcrafting the plague. Your inventory's not really big enough to carry like one of everything. In Factorio it's close to, but in this it's really not. 1, 2, 3. I should grab the pipes from down there. Bugger. Because I've got a whole storage box full of pipes. Okay. So, oh, and I forgot the modular frames. So, we can sit here and hold the craft button for a little while. In fact, if I can find my wallet... No, my phone, that'll do. Put the phone on the clicky button. Put the wallet behind the clicky button. It failed. Go. Oh, it slid. There you go. And then I can be back in 5 seconds after I go get another drink. It's not a plague. It's perfectly acceptable. You can hold space or enter? Really? Hang on. Phone on spacebar. Okay. Remove support. Hey! Even better. That's so much easier than using the wallet and the phone. Handcrafting is plague. Handcrafting is only a plague because science is too easy. That's why it's a plague. The issue is there's just no drain on your system. How to play Satisfactory 101. Place phone on enter key for handcrafting forever. Yep. The really issue is just that there's no drain on your resources. There is nothing like science or biters that are constantly draining your iron. You know, maybe as part of project assembly, because the space elevator does take belts right inside of it, maybe it does get to a point where, you know, you've got to send a belt of screws constantly at 60 screws per minute in there, at which point that's a drain, you know, that adds to the game. Not in that one, not in that one. How high up do I have to go to get these damn things? Whatever, we'll just go to the top one. Off the back. Yeah, there's no resource sink. Look, handcrafting, honestly, especially in multiplayer. In multiplayer, you can have one person start your very basic automation, and the second person can handcraft to tier 3 and coal power. I've got basically tier 3 is sub 2 hours now, solo. You can have that and that, and we now have oil processing.
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked. Oil-based products can now be made. Caution, this is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit just got hard. Pokey stick. Okay. Oil. $700 meters, that's really close. 1K, that's also really close. Okay. Hang on. How far away was that one? 1.5. I got oil everywhere. Hello, Builder Great. MK2 belts are a bit of a resource sink, but don't bother. Just go straight to MK3. I've actually found absolutely no point to having MK2 belts. Oil pump needs 2 of them. Oil refinery needs 2 of them as well. Okay, so I'm gonna have to handcraft some them. Which is silly and I don't like, because I can't even automate this shit yet. 450 screws, 75 pipe, and a few moments at the bench. Yeah, I don't like the fact that this particular one is forced on you. And there's a few of them. You're forced to handcraft them because you can't actually make them yet. So, 1 box of screws. They'll fix Mark II belts, I hope. I don't know. I sort of like the fact that it costs more because it really teaches you to use a short section of Mark II belt and then a splitter and then use 2 Mark Is because it's cheaper. Screws are this box. Nope. That one. And then pipes. There's be a box of pipes down here. And we'll just like that there. Heavy modular frames. Game needs signs. Yeah, that one I'll agree on. Okay. Alright, off in search of oil. Better just automate a little bit of Mark I belt and then go AFK for 4 hours. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really like the whole go AFK and just let it run. Then research Mark III belts. Mark I belts only need plate. You need plate for so many other things. It's easy just to get a shit ton of plate running. Set up a little bit of the reinforced plate. Oh, I heard something. Oil. Come on, which way? Which way? Which way? Which way? That way. JD explores. JD finds spiders if Stinson has his way. Oh. Oh, it's 3 of them. Okay, well, in that case... let's go get... Hang on. You output 120 resources per minute. Depending on resource node purity. Isn't oil just 1 level? There is no purity? Yes. Okay, so it's always going to be 120 items per minute. Okay, so I want to close down that application because that's probably chewing video RAM. 240 for Mark II. Oh, there's a Mark II refinery? Oil pump? We don't get access to that currently, right? Never mind. Thank you. My bad. That's what I thought. Okay. So, I need 1 more of those stupid framey things. Which needs more screws. Which, of course, all the way freaking up there. Should be 240 standard. Well, this says 120 per minute. But I thought oil was 240 at all times. There is definitely different oil purities. Is there? Okay. I thought there was just one. I haven't played with oil myself at all. I've seen plenty of streams and other people doing it, but I haven't actually got that far. More screws. Okay, so I need more screws. And then I need more steel beams. That's probably enough. Craft bench. And we'll make one more of them. Go away. F. And I should be able to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, really? Okay, now I can do 3 of those. I'm going to need cable, which is downstairs. No. My inventory is full of junk. It's not junk, it's all important. Okay, maybe there's a little bit of junk in there. Run. So one roll of cable, one whole lot of cement, which is over here. That's fuel, that's cable. Okay. Dump our power shards. There are a few things that are disabled when in your inventory. What do you mean? So I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I'll do me. Go away. Okay. Power. Fucking hell. It's there. There. Okay. So that means they're gonna go up. What could go wrong? Why is there a exploding stone on the side of the mountain? No. Okay, fine. Probably a slug in it? Yeah, maybe. I didn't fall. I'm as shocked as you guys. Come on. There? No. Come on, come with me. I hear you, Headbutt Harry. Oh, there you are. Done. Mushroom. Crash site. Crash site. JD platforms. Thought it was up higher. Okay. What goodies do you have? Pretty useless. Nice to have. Sure. Go away. More screws. More modular frames. 25 megawatts. Power pole. Into there. Have something good. Hard drive. That'll do. I know that was easy. You're all sitting there like, I want him to fall. 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 And I'm not. I know. I'm just as disappointed as you guys are. How do I get higher? Oh, I went down. I didn't even need to go down. Didn't even need to go up to get to the crash zone. There we go. This is guaranteed. Let's try again. Nope, 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 nope. Oh crap. My health's that low. Mushroom. Runs off to explore with 0 hit points. Yeah, that sounds like Jada. Alright. Are you important? Oh. Thanks, Stinson. Actually, Sam Orr still doesn't do anything, does it? Okay. That one, that one, that one. Yeah. That one. Nope. Oh my. Oh my, at the... It's fine. It's fine. This is... Special. Special is the word you're looking for. Rain, I know. I know the answer. It's special. It is JD does not platform for reasons.